All right, I want to take a second to talk about broken ankle drags. You're going to see this with a lot of pictures and stuff, but I want to talk about why we try to get them into a shoelaces down positioning. The importance of that, not just from a pitching perspective, but also like an injury prevention perspective as well. So Bryn is notorious for a broken ankle drag. She is not, I'm not singling her out. She's one of many pitchers who have this, okay? And that are working to get away from it. So she's just gonna go ahead and do just like, let's say like 3 of her pitching motion. And I want you to take a focus in the video of her drag leg, okay? So go ahead and do 3. Good, okay.
Oh, my toe hurts from those 2 drills. Oh.
Okay, second one. The drill she's talking about is we were working on ankle drag prior to this video, okay? All right, last one. Okay, let's talk about it. Now she's moving swiftly, right? Like she's getting out of the rubber really well. She's exploding, but she's also stagnant right now on her velocity. And so let's talk about why that is. We all know what the pitching trench is, right? It's that trench that you've created in the dirt between yourself as the pitcher and then the opponent, right? It's our arch nemesis as pitchers.
Literally.
If we are going from a broken ankle drag, it's going to impede our velocity unintentionally, okay? And then there's other reasons that we don't like that as well. So let's think about it from this standpoint, right? I'm in that broken ankle. Now I've got more surface area that I'm trying to move through that trench, okay? Versus one single pinpoint spot on my foot getting me through that, okay? So when we have an athlete who has that broken ankle drag and she's also concerned about a velocity, that's one of the first things. That broken ankle is also messing with her sequencing. It typically means that she's just opening too early off the rubber. She needs to stay out in her reach longer to be able to get her sequencing to align better. That opening is what's impacting her. Okay, now let's think about it from a different perspective as far as injury prevention. She's taking that ankle and dragging it through that trench, okay? Me as a strength and conditioning coach that is also a pitching coach, I am always thinking about the stress that she is putting on all of the ligaments of her knee, okay? So her ACL, her LCL, her MCL, patellar tendons, all of those things, the meniscus, even the bursa, okay, which is a little fluid-filled sac that keeps compression and gives her a little cushioning between the bones, okay? All of those things are at risk when we are getting that movement of that broken ankle drag. So some of the drills that Bryn has done in the past is one just for sound. Okay, so she comes back on the rubber.
Running my glove?
Nope. We're just doing the movement. And she's listening for the sound to be soft versus louder. Okay, so do your broken ankle drag in your normal movement. Okay, so she's listening for the sound, more surface area. Then I'm gonna tell her, okay, now rock through the toe better and give me through the toe movement better. Smoother, right? So she should be able to feel that it's smoother, not only hear that the sound is softer, okay? So that's just one of many drills that Bryn is working on to improve her broken ankle drag. That's going to improve her sequencing, improve her velocity, and keep her risk of injury lower. We can never eliminate the risk of injury, but we definitely, and me specifically as a pitching coach who also is a strength and conditioning coach, that is my niche, is making sure with my athletes, okay? So if you have questions about that, reach out to me and we can dive into that deeper.